everybody. I'm meteorologist AJ Colby here on a Thursday from the Weather Center. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's another hot one out there. Temperature soaring into the 90s, dew point levels in the 70s, which is just downright tropical, isn't it? You walk outside and the sweat machine turns on pretty quickly. We are dealing with some heat and humidity that should stick around for another day or so. I think eventually the dew points come down a little bit as a cold front goes through. It's a rather weak front, but enough perhaps to get some thundery weather going, and we're watching thunderstorms develop on Doppler radar even as we speak. Let's have a quick look at that now. I'll show you radar. And there are some thunderstorm clusters off to the west, west-southwest of Bowling Green and Findlay. We zoom in a little bit here. You can see those red and yellow and orange colors out there, well to the west of Cleveland. No storm clusters in greater Cleveland at this point, although interestingly enough, it looks like there's a line of showers there, if that's not some radar interference, north of Seven Hills and up towards University, Shaker Heights, and north of Beechwood. May there be a rain shower in there? Not out of the question, but there's no heavy rain really on radar showing up as of this point. Storm clusters are possible, and we will definitely need to keep kind of a wary eye to the sky, if you will. Be aware of maybe some stormy weather late this evening into the overnight hours. Let's first of all have a look at the crib cam now. And you can see some puffy clouds and definitely a hazy looking atmosphere, to say the least. But voters, again, definitely make sure you're aware of the radar situation and what stormy weather could be developing. Winds northeast becoming south, so turning offshore tonight on the lake, 5 to 10 knots, waves a foot or less, of course, much higher during any passing thunderstorms. The south wind turns northeast, some nor'easters tomorrow. For those of you who are planning to wet the keel, waves a foot or less, and the water temperature is at 75 and holding. So, severe weather potential. According to the National Weather Service in Cleveland and the Storm Prediction Center, there is a marginal to perhaps slight risk over our extreme southwest counties there, from Mansfield and Marion south and west, and that includes Findlay. Then for the most part, the rest of us, with the exception of northeastern Ashtabula and into Lake and Geauga counties, have a marginal risk for maybe a scattered severe thunderstorm. Now, the highest risks will be scattered damaging winds and locally heavy rainfall. And the best timing, according to the Weather Service, is going to be after about 5 o'clock tonight until around midnight. All right, let's have a look from outer space and show you the different cloud levels and the satellite imagery indicating kind of a lake shadow there. You can see the puffy clouds that blossomed during the afternoon heat have been shunted southward by a bit of a lake breeze, perhaps, and the lake shadow effect. Meantime, some high and mid-level clouds associated with thunderstorms are pushing toward the north and east. Pretty good complex. And boy, those thunderstorms really firing up in Illinois and Indiana along the front itself. That system is heading in our direction. You can see the activity over Minnesota down into parts of Wisconsin and Illinois and Indiana, as we mentioned, the Hoosier State picking up on some stormy weather and a few clusters in the southeast. Here's regional radar. A couple of severe thunderstorm warnings issued over the Louisville storm package. That cluster of thunderstorms pressing east-southeastward. There's also some stormy weather up in Wisconsin, north and west of Madison and east of the Twin Cities currently. So that is the closest organized convection as of this point. That's associated with low pressure. We showed you this pokey system yesterday as it pulled out of the Plain States. Southern Minnesota is settling over Wisconsin and Illinois here. Through the overnight hours, that center of low pressure kind of retrogrades or backs up, if you will. The usual flow is west to east, but we see east-west movement, so the upper-level steering winds aren't very impressive. It does, by tomorrow morning, that low does move into northern Indiana, heads toward western Ohio, with its trailing associated cold front. The warm front has become stationary over the lake by tomorrow afternoon. A couple of ripples of low pressure, a couple of waves of low pressure riding along the front tomorrow night also may produce some thundery weather. By Saturday morning, the whole package appears to shift more to the south and east. Saturday evening, any residual moisture, and it looks like Saturday there's going to be a good chance for some showery, thundery weather, but Sunday is definitely the pick of the 2 weekend days. In the short term now, we'll kind of highlight the next 36 hours. This is Futurecast radar, and we push us into the overnight period and early Friday morning. You can see some storms moving through, so there is definitely rain on the way. If your backyard could use a drink, again, many backyards could. There is a chance for rain and thunder through the day on Friday and also Saturday. Some stormy weather possible as well. So we'll put it all together here. Forecast warm and muggy. No surprises here tonight. Showers and thunderstorms possible. Some could be strong to maybe even locally severe. Rain probability is at 70%. Sundown tonight, 8:44, and southeast winds at 5 to 7 miles per hour. For tomorrow, I think we're going to get into some showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy skies. Kind of a humid day again tomorrow. We'll be in the warm sector again all day long as the front moves closer. 85, rain chances are up to 80% probability. So we are looking at a widespread rain event here. Sunrise 6:24 tomorrow morning. Winds will start out of the south and then turn north at 5 to 9. So a light zephyr, if you will. Here's a look at the extended outlook now. Rain and storms, a good bet on Saturday. Right now we're keeping it at 60% chance. So it will not be an all-day rain on Saturday, hopefully not devoid of sunshine. But Sunday will not be devoid of sun by far. Our first weekend of August looks split in terms of nice weather, if you will. Sunday, the pick of the 2 weekend days with bright sunshine. Pretty toasty, 85 down to 66 Sunday night. Then on Monday, a sunny day. Looks pretty warm. It's a seasonably warm day, 82. Mostly sunny skies on Monday, if not wall-to-wall sunshine. We'll see how it shakes out. Then on Tuesday, 30% chance for a shower or thunder shower in the afternoon. That's the timing right now with a high temperature of 80 degrees. That's just below normal for this time of the year. So we're sweeping out the 90s for at least the near term. Will that hold? Well, the kind of summer it's been, the 90s aren't going to be gone for too long, I would imagine. Hope you guys have a terrific rest of your night. As always, I appreciate you stopping by from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Easy for me to say. Have a great night.